I don't make you wait much longer because I know y'all want to know how much the commission check was because I know y'all is nosy. What's up, guys? Tech Job Tina checking in. Today is Sunday, October the 1st, you guys. I just wrapped up month 4 working as an SDR in tech sales. So officially, I have been in this role for 4.5 months, y'all. 4.5 months. Time is flying by. So here we are, man. We're in the 4th quarter of the year, guys. You basically got 90 days until 2024, right? So my question to you all, what is your plan? I'm hoping that those of you guys that had like plans to improve in whatever area of your life, I hope you are focused on the plan and that you are executing and taking action on the plan because time waits for no man. This year came and it is getting gone, right? Speaking of time, so here we are. I finished the month of September. Starting tomorrow, I'll be doing it all over again, climbing that ladder all over again. But let's talk about what happened in September. So September, guys, if you were watching my previous content, I had a killer month. I had the best month I've ever had in September. I finished September as the #1 SDR on my team. I broke the team record for the amount of qualified ops received in a month by any single SDR. That number to beat was 141. And the person that actually held that record just went to the AE team. She is the person that I was playing cat and mouse with. She was the person that had been keeping me motivated this whole time. She was the one that had 141, and when I left on Friday, I had 150. So I've officially beat that record, and now the new record to beat is 150. So pretty awesome, man. I also finished the week having booked the most demos in a week that I'd ever booked before, y'all. I booked 51 demos in a week, right? So when you think about what my monthly quota is 70, right? I booked 51 demos in 1 week. So that would have meant I probably, if I start the week off like that, that means I can hit quota in a week and a half, basically, right? On an average week, I usually get anywhere between 25 and 28 demos for the week, right? Last week, I don't know what was going on, man. Like I told you, I definitely had some help from above. There's no way I did that by myself, but an amazing month is going to be an amazing commission check. So as I'm going into the month, I like to try to strategize. I like to know ahead of time, you know, what I need to be doing. This is very important when you work in tech sales. You have to be very organized and you have to be able to strategize because every minute counts. You know, every day counts, every week counts, every month counts, basically. So it's like I'm just looking at everything. And so let me show you guys. So what I typically like to do, and if you follow me on LinkedIn, you've seen me post this calendar before. I got this little calendar that I got from like Amazon. You could probably also find these at Staples or Walmart, but I got it from Amazon. And what I like to do with this calendar, I like to keep up with how many daily demos I am booking. And it really helps me figure out how I'm pacing for that month because on average, I get 25 to 28 demos a week, but that can change. Sometimes it goes a little bit down. Sometimes it goes up. And if it's something like this past week I just had when I did 51, that was like crazy. Definitely not the norm, right? So this helps me stay on track, right? So I like to keep up with that. And as you see at the bottom, we had a 19-day month in September. How many working days you have in a month is a big deal. That's going to make a big difference in how big your commission check is, right? So October is going to be a 22-day month, right? So I got 3 extra days that I'm going to have to work with in October, right? So if I say I'm averaging 5 a day, that's 15 additional ops that I'll be getting, right? So my mind tells me that if I get 150 in this month, you would say, oh, well, you should get 15 additional. Then you should have an even bigger commission check. Well, yeah, when you think about it like that, that's what you think, right? But I have to factor in, I had an above average week that's thrown everything off, right? This last week where I got these 51 ops, that's an above average week. I'm not going to depend on having another week like that in October. If I do, that's great, but that's above average. So I like to work within what the averages are. And on average, I book anywhere between 25 to 28 demos a week, right? So that tells me at roughly five demos a day, I got a 22-day month that I should be tracking. That's 5 times 22. I should be tracking to get 110 ops for the month of October. Now, in my mind, that's the minimum I should be getting because I know I know what my averages are. Now, it's not to say I'm not going to have some above averages days. It's not even to say that I'm not going to beat what I did this month, but that's how I figure out what my personal goal is going to be for the month. And remember, I said quota 70s, right? This is where I think I'm going to be tracking for October, right? If I keep doing what I've basically been doing, like looking at what my average weeks look like. So I'm calling it right now. I start the first day of October tomorrow. So here it is, Sunday, October the 1st. I'm calling it right now. I'm tracking to be at 110 for the month of October. So we're going to see where the numbers end up at. So that's what I think I'm tracking, right? So typically what I do when the month is over with this calendar, I take a picture of it with my phone. Sometimes I post it on my social media with a little, little post or whatever. So now that the month is over, I'm going to erase this, right? So I'm going to erase all this. And once I erase all this, I just go in, see it's got the months across the top. I'll circle what month we're in, and then I'll write in all the new dates for the month, right? And at the bottom, like I had before, I'll put over here, this is the 22-day month. This is what my goal is. I'll put it right here. And then when the month is over, I write here on the other side what I actually ended up doing, right? So fresh calendar, new beginnings, right? So that's a good tool. So if anybody getting into tech sales or if you're already in tech sales, go get you a little calendar. It's awesome for me. Yeah, we got all this technology that does the same thing, but there's nothing wrong. I like the old school way of writing things down. Another thing I keep on my desk, I just showed you, was my little calendar. This little chintzy ass cheap calendar. I think I might have got it from Walmart or the dollar store. I don't even remember. But I don't know about everybody else, but I am constantly calculating my dollars, man. Just like right now, I said, oh, I'm probably going to be tracking to hit 110. I'm like, okay, what's that going to look like? What's that going to look like? I got to know where my money is at all times. And so put a 1 in the comments if you like to always calculate your dollars. But yeah, man, so I want to get into what my commission was for the 115 ops that I got in August. So the commission check I'm going to show you today is for what I did in August. The 150 opportunities that I did in September, I will get that commission check at the end of October. All right, so recap on the commission check I'm about to show you. So on the August, I did 115 qualified ops. August was my very last ramp month. So I got paid $36 for 45, the first 45 demos. And then everything after that, I was getting paid at the $72, the accelerated amount, right? So 45 times 36 and, whatever the rest is, I'll put the math on the screen. Equal to 115 ops. And that's what my commission that you're going to see today is based on that. We're going to see what October is going to do. Like I said, I got 3 more days in the month than I had last month. It would be rock star if I could match what I did in September. I'm going to do everything I can to try to at least match what I did in September. Not only because I'm just, it's in my mind, it's me versus me. That's the competitive nature of myself, but also something that I am preparing myself for. I am well aware that we are about to go into holiday mode. November and December, companies basically mentally like to shut down. They don't want to buy nothing. They don't want to do nothing. All they care about is taking holiday time off, Turkey Day, November, right? Then December rolls around. They still in holiday mode, right? All they care about is taking holidays and vacations, Christmas, and then it's right into the New Year's, right? So everybody's all like Happy New Year, vibe, right? So from Thanksgiving through probably the first or second week in January, it's going to be struggle bus city trying to get people on the phone. Everybody's on vacation. Everybody's in holiday mode. Nobody wants to do business, right? So I have to take that into consideration. So October is going to be my last probably month for the year to really kill it. And when it comes November and December, my main goal for those 2 months is just to hit quota, because it's going to be hard enough trying to get your job done around all these holidays and vacations and stuff like that. So if I can just hit quota November, December, I'm totally fine with that. That'll mean I'll just get the basic commission check. Won't be no frills and thrills, but I hit my quota, right? So just something to think about, man. You got to really pay attention to the ebbs and flows of the business. Really plan out how you're going to execute. So there you go, man. And that's a good month. And next month's commission is, that number is going to be even bigger, because that's going to be a bigger commission check. Because as you saw, I went ham in September, right? So yeah, that's all I got, man. Things are great. So for those of you that are on the fence about whether or not you can do tech sales, you can totally do it. This business, this is not like selling cars. This ain't like selling cell phones. This ain't like trying to sell to regular customers. When you're in a business where you're selling to other business owners, it's a totally different ball game. It really is. And if you're with a company that has a great product that people need and that they want, it's not salesy. It's not salesy at all. All you're doing is talking to people. Especially if you're an SDR, you're just trying to sell the appointment. You ain't really trying to sell the product. You're trying to sell the appointment, right? When you become AE, you got to close the deals. But like I said, if you're with a great company and they have a great product and they got good training, you'll be absolutely fine. So don't be scared. Come over here, make this money so that you can do the things you want to do in your life, man. So so for those of you that are looking for a way to increase your income, you want to break into tech, and maybe you're not techie, maybe you don't know how to code and all that, maybe you don't have a degree, check out Course Careers. It will get you where you need to go. It'll get you in an entry-level role so you can get your foot in the door, get these tech checks. Come on over to this side. Let's do it together. That's all I got, man. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate all your likes, your comments. All the support has been amazing. So that's all I got. Tech Job Tina signing out. Peace.